LP, coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the LAC down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Talk about now we're doing it.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice gain.
From the 29, here's second down and 2.
Here we go, set. Nice. Unlock line.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's caught left side by Bowers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Here we go, set, 13, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. No, he's got Tucker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here we go. Hawk 70, go.
Go running straight ahead now with Genty. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Bowers. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Yards on that one and give them 1st and goal
at the 3-yard line.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Genty will score. Touchdown Raiders.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Motion man is Johnston. Here's Scott. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one complete to Johnston. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bash. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. They'll run it. This is Scott. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a big play for LA. An even 40 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. We'll send a tight end in motion right. On play action. Now Herbert forced to his right. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, LA. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken around the 11. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now faking the give. Out to his right. Going up top. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Cougar 19, take go.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders had different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He's got a man. It's Fanning. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now Herbert again. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. right side is taken in by Beck.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one broken up, but it's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Crowd right. Ready?
A carry now for Scott. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back. Setting up 2nd and long. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
Set. 5-9. Hey, we're going to do some.
Shotgun now for Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts to get the stop with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Kappa.
Here's Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down. Tight end going in motion here.
Ray.
Herbert to the air again. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd, as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and a yard.
60
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And third down coming up. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Bruton.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down to just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. To do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbound as good as you can do it. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This one will be from 37. That's going to be blocked. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Quarters set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on their return.
Cancel. No.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Finding room at the 35. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. Short from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
And the Chargers first down.
First and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball. It's when do you run the ball well. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Motion man is Johnston. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was looking for Jack Best that time. It's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He finds Wilson coming across the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That one intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Wisconsin.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's got it to the 14-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. 1st down, LA.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Homie trips right. Hey, ram. Ready.
On play action now, Herbert. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 31 yards. A couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
21.
Looking from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 3rd and long.
Ready. Route. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
He's crashing. He's checking 19.
Throwing now from the gun. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle.
It's
coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll look to throw yet again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed and also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They'll find Jenkins out of the backfield. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
13 more yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 2-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2.
2-point conversion.
Leave. Mayday. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
15.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the benefits of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Home to try.
A give to Charbonnet. And the Chargers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running. Takes them down to about the 4.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
59, 80.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, LA. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Trap 60. Set. 19, 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 12-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think about it, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
Set. 380.
Putting the tight end in motion. On play action. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Let's go. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set. Delta, stop.
They send the tight end in motion.
Home troops right. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Set. 180. Set.
On third and long, it's Herbert. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw again.
43-yard line.
There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Brings up 3rd.
And it'll be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
60-19 Lion.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Horton. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunky yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Lightning, trap 60. Get him. Check out.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
For the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Yeah.